So believe it or not, Shiba Inu actually just got stronger. And this is very important. This is why I said sometimes these pullbacks and reloads are necessary because they're a confirmation of strength. And Shib just did something that put this strength on demonstration. And in fact, there's something very important for crypto that may happen over the course of just the next few days if history does continue. And I want to share this with you guys. So if you're new or haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So yes, obviously there was a couple days of suck when it came to Shib, when it came to the crypto market in general, and people cried and complained and didn't take advantage of opportunity. And we can see that Shiba Inu, excuse me, even just to this point now, from those wicks down on 2 different days, has actually rebounded about 20%. That is a very nice move for Shiba Inu, and we're seeing this happen throughout the space. A lot of the excitement has picked back up. BTC over 100K, ETH actually pushing 4,000 again. This is a very strong confirmation that the market needed, and the necessity at that point was that the trend is going to continue, that we're on pace for a normal market cycle. We're getting all the signs of that right now. But one of the most important things I will say for Shiba Inu here is with this wick down, we actually dropped below our break box, which if you guys remember, this was a focal point of resistance all the way back here in the early part of this bull market cycle. Actually, when we came back and tested this in May, this is where Shib got a very harsh rejection, and we went on that big correction into the summer that we saw across the space, right? Now, looking back here, just at the early part of November, Shib tried to make a stab at this, got rejected, came back down, right? Took a stab here again at the latter part of November, got rejected and came back down, and finally got its push in December. And what Shib just showed you is now falling back into those ranges, did not show a single sign of weakness. In fact, it bounced back and just ran through this with full force yesterday like it was nothing. And obviously our candle today has started here again, or above here again. We're back above our 20-day moving average, and hopefully this continues to hold. But we actually got almost even up to 4030 yesterday, which is a very strong sign for Shib, a very strong recovery, and kind of in line along with the rest of the rest of the market. And it's kind of funny because I saw people saying, oh yeah, Shib's not performing well. It's doing just fine. It really is. But really what is making this possible is a couple things that have changed here. So for example, what we saw yesterday was another strong indication of whale support. All right. We actually saw them have another huge day of addition to the tune of 1.7 trillion Shiba Inu. So they're showing you that they want to accumulate. They are comfortable buying in these ranges. Because again, over the course of 2 days, they added over 4.5 trillion SHIB. That's not a small amount by any means. That's over 1%, or actually about 1% of the total supply of Shiba Inu. So they're buying heavily. And at the same time, they're removing from exchanges. We have now hit again another new all-time low in terms of supply available on exchanges. So why this is important is when we are going on a run up, right? Even at the height of these prices here, there is now less available supply on exchanges than there was when SHIB was about to make its breakout. Back here in March, right? When Shiba Inu was at 4045, there is less supply available on exchanges right now than there was then. At the all-time high for Shiba Inu, 4088, there is less available supply now on exchanges than there was back then. All right. We have more holders than ever. These are all signs that people need to pay attention to because these are things that are going to impact price in a very big way. And what I have to say is that, looking at the waves that we go through in the crypto market, this is Google search analytics from actually 2020 into 2021. I want to show people when these kind of waves of retail excitement took place. So for example, basically in the middle of January is when we saw the big meme coin search surge. All right. So that is when retail really started searching for meme coins in a big way. It got even bigger as we ramped up into May. And then it obviously hit its peak around November when we saw Shiba Inu setting new all-time highs, right? So we may have not even entered this massive part of this wave of retail optics yet. Okay. Now I'll look at the last 12 months here. It's going to look very different because retail optics are higher in general. So the crazy thing about this is that this may be just kind of a blip on the radar compared to the search optics that are about to come, which would make a lot of sense. And the reason why I say that is because we're getting into mass adoption, which means that right now, the amount of users we have in crypto, by the end of this market cycle, so over the course of a year, it's expected to double. Really think about that. 400 million users, 400 million new users coming in. That is a huge, huge surge in optics. It's a huge surge in capital, right? That's big surges in prices too, right? So, excuse me. I'm just on the tail end of this sickness, guys. I'm almost there. So looking at Shiba Inu search optics right now, they've kind of flattened out right around mid levels. They're not overextended. They're not down in this lull zone where nothing's happening. So people are paying attention. We're just kind of waiting for those final clicks to turn into buys. All right, that's the big thing. And the interesting thing about this is this can happen over the course of days. And why I'm saying this is right now we're looking at USDT dominance, which means that this is capital that's parked on the sideline. And obviously, over the course of the couple days of flash crash, I just want to show you guys this here. We saw a surge in USDT dominance again because people were flocking to stables. They were unloading their assets. They were scared crapless, right? And then now, over the course of the last 2 days, we've seen some of that capital re-entering the market. It's not down where it was. But why I'm highlighting this is we will go through these ebbs and flows, and there's still a lot of capital parked on the sidelines. For example, right about now, it makes up close to 4% of the global market cap of crypto. But I want you to look at last market cycle and how quickly we made a drop from this range down to this range. All right. We can see a drop in USDT dominance of about 1% over the course of days. That was a 3-day move, meaning that we may get a surge of retail excitement sometime very soon. Maybe it takes till the middle of December. Maybe it takes until January. Nobody knows for sure because these market cycles aren't exactly the same. But the big wave that's going to affect Shiba Inu and many of these other alts in the space hasn't even hit yet. That is why this is in fact so exciting. And it's nice to see Shiba Inu gaining strength even in these times where we haven't gone boom yet, because then in the time that we do go boom, price can move faster, the moves can be stronger, we can have more sustainability. And this is again where I think Shib makes its move towards becoming cemented as a top 10 asset for life. So again, if you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell, show me your love. Guys, make sure you hit that like as well if you're enjoying the content we're making here on the channel. But let me know your thoughts. Are we getting ready for this big boom? Have a great day. Show your love below. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.